Hello there Whipplings and welcome back to another mod showcase. Today I'm going to be showing off the YouTuber blocks mod, which adds the heads of famous YouTubers into Minecraft in block form. But anyway guys, if we could get 500 likes for this mod showcase, that would be brilliant. And if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. But now let's jump straight into this mod showcase. So the YouTuber blocks that this mod adds can either give you positive or negative potion effects. And you can see when I look down this row of YouTuber heads, there's so many of them. But sadly I'm not actually in this one, but oh well. I'm not actually that big of a YouTuber, so I can understand that. But yes, so you can see there's loads of different YouTuber heads, and each one gives you a different potion effect, and it can be either positive or negative. But to actually craft any of these YouTuber blocks, they are craftable of course, you're going to first need to find the new ore that this mod introduces, which is fittingly named YouTuber ore. And you can see it's kind of red like ruby, but it isn't ruby at all. And now, the funny thing about this YouTuber ore is that if you actually think about it, pretty much what it is just a load of famous YouTubers' heads mashed up and then buried in stone, which I'm presuming is why it's red. Okay, that's a bit barbaric. Why did I even say that? But yeah, so you can actually mine this with any kind of pickaxe. I've tried it with wooden, stone, iron and diamond of course, and they all work. So yeah, you can just mine this like so, and there you go, you've got yourself some YouTuber ore. And once you've actually obtained some YouTuber ore, all you have to do is put it in a furnace, and then it'll smelt down to give you some YouTuber essence, which is like the essence of YouTubers. I don't know how that works. I wish I could get some YouTuber essence in real life. That'd be very helpful. But yeah, so that's how you can actually obtain YouTuber essence, and these are actually used to craft any of these YouTuber heads. So to actually craft these YouTuber heads, you need to open the crafting table, and then on the outer edge of the crafting table, you just surround them like this with YouTuber essence. So you're going to need 8 YouTuber essence, and then 1 central item. And the item in the center changes depending on what YouTuber head you want to craft. And I've just noticed, when you think about it, this is a bit weird that I've got like a massive lineup of random YouTubers' heads, just like in storage, like a trophy cabinet. It's like some kind of executioner's trophy room of all the heads he's chopped off. Oh wow, that's so bad. That's so bad. Why did I even say that? Wow. But yeah, so let's just jump in, and I'm going to go through a few of these YouTuber heads. Of course, I'm not going to be able to show you them all because there's just so many. I'll just show you some of the funniest and some of the main ones. So I may as well start off showing off the Stampy head and block. And pretty much, if you want to activate the potion effect that any of these blocks give you, you can either right click on the block directly, or you can just stand on the top of it. Either works, and it'll apply the potion effect to you. So yeah, that's how these work. And I'm wondering where the other half of Stampy is, you know, his body. It's like Stampy no head or something, and wow, that was a terrible pun. Why did I even say that? Stampylonghead, Stampy no head. Ugh. Anyway, so this is Stampy's head, which I've kind of cut off his head, and it looks a bit weird because he's got like 5-6 faces. Yeah, he's got 6 faces. That's a really weird head. But yeah, so if I actually stand on this guy, like so, I'm standing on Stampy. For some reason, he's giving me a negative effect. That's really bad. Why is he giving me a negative effect? I'm just going to drink some milk to get rid of that. I would have thought of Stampy as one of the nice guys of YouTube, because, you know, he's a really cool guy, and he's really nice, so I don't know why he gives you a negative potion effect. But I'm just going to have to credit the mod creator on the awesome crafting recipes, because the crafting recipe items that you use along with the YouTuber essence just make so much sense. I mean, Stampy Cat, of course, has milk, and cats love milk, so that's just a perfect crafting recipe for this one. But I really wish it'd give you a positive potion effect, because Stampy's awesome. So yeah, I don't know why it gives you poison too, it just does. But now let's just move on to popular MMOs. This is popular MMOs head, I believe it is. And this one's crafted with a diamond block, which kind of matches his eyes quite well. And if you stand on popular MMO's head or just right click, you can see it gives you regeneration 2 for 30 seconds, which is really good. That's a really useful one actually, and I should probably go into creative mode before I start doing these, because one of them is probably going to kill me if I'm not too careful. So yeah, that's a good one. Next up we've got Sky. This is Sky's head, I believe. I think it is anyway. And of course, gold block, you know, or butter, but I don't go with that thing. Yeah, butter or gold, I don't really care. So let's just right click on this and see what we get. It looks like we get speed 3. And yeah, just speed 3. So you can just run around super fast to get away from all your enemies if you right click on Sky's head. And now we've got Honeydew. And yeah, Honeydew cookie just makes perfect sense. Of course, he just loves cookies, can't get enough of them. And if I just right click on his head, let's see what we get. Look at that, we've got haste. I need to hide this so I can actually see. Yeah, we've got haste 4, so we can just mine stuff super fast, diggy hole, and all that. You can see what I mean by it makes so much sense what potion effects and items you use to get these heads. They're just brilliant. And next we've got Zephos, of course, or Lewis, and he's got a book because he's quite intelligent. He's the intelligent one of the bunch, and yeah. And now we get on to the other Yogscast members, which I don't really know, so I can't really talk too much about them. Oh, this is Sips, of course, who's got the dirt for Sips Co. Dirt Corporation and all that. And let's see what potion effect Sips gives us. Jump boost 4. Yay, you can be like a rabbit or something. Just jump everywhere. Whee! I'm sorry if I don't know all of the YouTubers in this mod. I'd be kind of crazy if I knew every little minute detail about every single YouTuber. But over here we've got Captain Sparkles' head, who has a nether star. I don't really get the relationship between these. There probably is one, but I can't get it. But yeah, so let's just right click on his head. Let's drink some milk first so we get rid of these previous potion effects. Let's just right click on his head and we get instant health, which is constantly being applied to me. So I'm presuming when I had this activated, I could just do loads of damage to myself and my health would constantly be replenished, which is very useful. But we've now got, yeah, this is Minecraft Universe's head, I believe. And let me just check who's this. Yeah, Deadlocks. I don't really watch these guys, so I'm sorry if I don't know anything about them. But we've got pork for that one, and let's see what potion effects we get. So let's right click on Minecraft Universe's head and we get resistance 3. That's quite a good one. And what about Deadlocks? Right click and we get instant damage. Okay, wow. I'm presuming he does Hunger Games or something, so it's very damaging and he tries and kills you. That's probably the reason why. And this one's crafted with a bone. Let's just go down a bit and find some people I do know. So this is Sethbling, I believe, and of course Redstone block. That just makes too much sense for Sethbling with all his amazing redstone creations. So let's just drink some milk and just right click on his head and see what we get. Nausea 3? Why? Okay then. Okay, pretty much I'm presuming this is that most people in Minecraft, when they look at redstone, it just makes them feel sick because there's just no way of doing it or understanding it, and they're like, what is this? What's going on? I don't know how this works. And I'm presuming that's why you get a negative effect from it. But yeah, so that's Sethbling's YouTuber head, and that's what he gives you. And I think I just right clicked on it again. Wow, what a noob move. So next up, what we've got? Oh, ant venom. Yes, and of course, spider eyes, which poison you. Ant venom, spider eye, brilliant. So I'm presuming this potion effect is going to be negative. Let's just right click. Actually, strength 2. Okay, I wasn't expecting that at all, but that's cool. So you can use this and right click on him when you actually want to take on some mobs. That's quite useful. Who have we got over here? We've got Basher. Now this one really does make sense. We've got melons and he's got a melon head, so of course this is going to make sense. So we're just going to right click on him and we've got jump boost again. Whoa, that's so high. Wow, that's one mega amount of jump boost. I'm a super buddy. Okay then, so that's Basher. Oh, and look at that, we've got Notch. I don't know if you class him as a YouTuber. I mean, this is the YouTuber Blocks mod and we've got Notch in it. Well, I suppose he does make the occasional video on Team Mojang and stuff, but I don't know if he's a YouTuber or not, but we'll go with it. And of course, Notch is crafted using a golden apple, because everyone knows that myth that when you kill Notch, you get a golden apple, and stuff like that, which is really cool. So let's just right click on Notch and see what we get. Absorption 4. Wow, so that's going to give me a whole load of extra hearts if I was in survival mode. Let's just swap over to survival so I can actually test this out. Okay, survival mode. Look how many hearts we've got. I think 8 extra hearts. Yeah, it does look like we've got 8 extra hearts, which is brilliant and very helpful. But now back to creative, and let's get rid of that absorption effect so we can see what happens next. Oh, who have I just clicked on now? Sorry, I don't know all these heads. Oh, Simply Sark. Yes, he's another redstone guy, which makes sense with the redstone repeater. And wow, that sun's blinding. Let's just move it. Yes, get out of the way. Oh, that doesn't really help. Oh dear. Who's next? We've got Sunday. Okay, I don't know him much. Sorry about that. And who's down here? Yeah, he's the mod showcaser. I know him. And he's got a wolf skin, and which is why he's actually crafted using cooked pork chops. And let's just right click on him. And what does that give me? Hunger 4? Well, you know, wolves are always hungry. I suppose it could give you Hunger 4, but it's not exactly the most useful of potion effects. You could probably make some much better YouTuber heads which give you positive effects than that. Okay, now I recognise this one. This is Gold Solace, isn't it? And of course this one's crafted with a gold ingot. So let's just right click on it and see what happens. And we've got invisibility. Wow, we can be super sneaky and walk everywhere and no one will ever see us. So yeah, But next up, we've got Etho. Yes, I love Etho. Minecraft group, of course. And this one's with Rotten Flesh. I don't see the relationship. I probably should, but I just don't. But yeah, let's just right-click on Etho and see what we get. Oh, look at that, Strength 3. Of course, he's well-renowned for being really awesome in the UHCs and stuff like that. And he's very good PvPer, so I'm presuming that's why we've got Strength 3, so you can kill everything super fast like he does. What have we got over here? Oh yes, this is Atlantic Craft, I believe it is. And this one's crafted with a water bottle. Oh yeah, of course, their intro is like underwater swimming. And they're penguins and chickens and stuff. So yeah, that makes sense. Wow, my knowledge of YouTubers is severely lacking. So I'm sorry about this. But let's see what potion effect he gives us. Well, they give us. We've got night vision and water breathing. It gives us both of them. This is a really good one. So if you want to go and explore some oceans, right click on the Atlantic Crafts heads and you can see we've got both of their skins here, which is quite neat. And yeah, so you can just go and swim in oceans, which is brilliant. And you've got night vision so you can see everything, and water breathing. But now let's move along and go back along the other side. And I think this one's Jen, which is popular MMO's girlfriend, he's engaged to now, I believe. So that's cool. She does have a YouTube channel, so this does make sense, and that's crafted with a lava bucket. So let's just see what she gives us. And after I said I wasn't going to do all of them, I'm doing quite a lot of them. I'm pretty much just skipping past the ones I really don't have any clue about and going to some of the ones I do. So I'm sorry about not showing you them all, but yeah. So let's see what potion effects we get here. So we've got Regeneration 4, that's probably the best we've got so far. And that means you can take so much damage and you can just get replenished all the way back up to full health. Don't know him. Who's this? Oh, Annoying Orange. Wow, that does not look like an orange at all. Look at that facial expression. And this one's crafted with an apple. Hey apple. Okay, I can understand this one. Let's just right click. Yeah, okay. So we've got instant health and instant damage. So you're getting damaged and you're getting your health back. I really want to swap into survival to see how this works. This could be quite interesting. Does it... Oh. Okay, that is really annoying. Now I can see why it's called the Annoying Orange YouTuber head. Oh dear, I just got killed by magic. That was probably the instant damage, just taking all of my health away at the same time. Not very helpful. And now all of my items are gone. Oh no, I've got to pick them all back up again. But let's just reload this. Much easier. So yeah, that's the Annoying Orange YouTuber head, and it's definitely annoying. Next up, is this Martin? Yes, it is. There we go. It's really hard to recognise the skins or the head textures, but I'm doing quite well so far, I have to admit. And then we've got a Jungle Sapling. Oh yeah, of course, because he calls his subscribers saplings. That makes perfect sense as well. I believe when I looked at the crafting recipe for this, you can actually use any kind of sapling. So any kind of sapling will work, and then you can craft this one. So I'm just going to right click and see what we get this time. Oh, Hunger 4 again? Why? Why does it make me hungry? I don't understand that potion effect. But oh well. So yeah, I recognise this one. This is Bebop Vox, isn't it? With his robot skin. And of course, diamonds to you, which is why it's crafted with a diamond, which makes perfect sense. So we're just going to right click and see what we get this time. So we've got night vision 3 and blindness. I've never really noticed the difference between night vision 1, 2 and 3. Is there really that much of a difference? Does it just make it more light? I don't really know. I haven't really looked into potion effects. But it also gives you blindness. How does that work? You've got night vision and blindness. I can't really show you this. Okay, so it makes the ground super bright and then the sky super dark. Is that how it works? Or maybe that's just a shader issue. I don't really know. Shaders kind of messes with the potion effects that change the lighting levels. But oh well. So that's what that one does. Let's move along. Who's this? Oh yeah, Noahcraft. I don't really know this guy too much, but I do know enough to know he likes TNT a lot and setting fire to stuff. So yeah, that kind of matches. And let's just right click on him and see what we get. Right click. And we've got fire resistance 3, so we can just jump in lava or fire and be resistant to it, which makes sense with the flint and steel. So, I think the last YouTuber block I'm going to be showing you is, of course, the Diamond Minecart, who I missed out earlier, which is probably really bad since he's one of the bigger guys here. And yeah, of course, this guy's crafted with a minecart, which makes too much sense. But look at his sexy goggles there in big, and you can see up close how awesome they are. And yeah, again, he's got the 6 faces, which is really peculiar. And yeah, so I'm just going to right-click on him now and see what he gives me. So, I've right-clicked on him, and he appears to have given me Haste 4 for 20 seconds, I believe it is. So let's just get rid of this. Yeah, actually Haste 4 for 30 seconds. So I can mind block super fast for 30 seconds and just keep right clicking to actually get it back. So, there's one more thing I needed to show you, and you may have noticed throughout this whole mod showcase I've had some mob spawn eggs in my inventory, and that's because I wanted to test out if it actually works on mobs. So let's just go over here, and I wonder if you can actually spawn any mobs directly on the heads, or yeah, you can. So now this creeper theoretically should be getting poison too, because it's on top of Stampy's head, which gives me poison too, but it's not giving the creeper poison too. So is it actually working on mobs? I don't think it does. Come on, spawn a pig. Oh, it's not working on mobs. Oh, that's a real shame. Let's try some other potion effects, though, just to make sure. Let's put it on Popular MMO's head, which should give this pig regen, but we're not seeing any potion particles coming out of the pig. So it seems that, sadly, the mobs aren't affected by this mod. But that nausea, I'm not going to be really able to show pigs with nausea, am I? Unless I can see inside the eyes of the pig. It's the eye of the pig. Okay, I'm not going to bother singing. That was terrible. Hello, pig. Yes, I know. I'm embarrassing you, aren't I? Let's just go over here. And who else gives a really terrible potion effect? I don't really know. What about jump boost on Basher? Okay, yeah, it's not working at all. Which is a real shame. I was hoping I could, like, give mobs potion. Oh, wait, look. It has been applied. This pig now has jump boost. Oh, it's not really. Oh, hey! Yay! Super high jumping pig. You gonna jump up now, pig? You gonna jump naturally? It doesn't seem to work when I punch it. Hey! Oh my god, look at that pig go. So yes, you can actually apply potion effects to pigs. It just takes quite a while. I think they have to be walking on top of the block for it to actually be applied to it, but that's still neat to know. So it does work on mobs, it's just really hard to get it to work. So yeah, and look at that pig over there, just jumping up in the sky. It just committed suicide by jumping too high. Sorry pig, you are not a rabbit and you'll never be a rabbit. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the YouTuber heads I'm going to be showing you in this mod, because I don't really know that many YouTubers, and this video has turned out to be quite a test of my YouTuber knowledge. So yeah, sorry about my lack of knowledge, but I can't know that many YouTubers, that would be insane. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, it really does help out, and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video and haven't already. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next mod showcase.